All right, what's up, everybody? This is Catching Up with Coach. I have here Derek Webster with me. Tell us a little bit about who Derek Webster is.
Derek Webster, man of trial and error. Grew up with very little, but wanted a whole lot more than what he grew up having. Um, a young kid that a lot of people said that he couldn't, and now he's signing autographs for them people.
Yeah.
um, the lack that I had growing up, I want to make sure that I give back. So if I can help somebody else not endure the things that I went through, then I can do that. I can't save the world. I'm not trying to, but if I can at least be an example of going the opposite way, that would be a good thing for me. I always wanted my kids to see that I was just more than a fighter. You know what I mean? And doing things for the community. So like when I get booked for my appearances or public speaks and stuff like that, when that's dealing with kids, I don't really charge for that. You know what I mean? I like to have something presented to me, so therefore my kids look back on everything I did. They can say, my dad was somebody in the community, not just of the world, but he was somebody in the world.
Right. That's what's up, man. Tell us a little bit how you grew up, so that way people can learn from your struggles. And
You know what? My mother came from an abusive relationship. I'm from the country. I was born in West Virginia. Um, grew up in the city in Camden. But my mom was running from an abusive relationship, so it was a lot of moving around and ducking and diving. Um, Mother was on welfare. No father around. Most men that wanted to be around us, they wanted our mom, not us. And then it got to a point to where all I had was the streets. And so I did play in the streets a little bit, like that's just what I was left to get through, but I still graduated high school um, with no absentees at all. I
uh,
still graduated college, got my BA in juvenile criminal justice. Um, you know, and then this became a business owner at a young age. When I look, a lot of people keep asking me, like, how did I become so ambitious? And it's like, I remember when I was 12, 13 years old, me and my friends used to run around in the town of Glassboro, going to different restaurants asking for jobs. And
wow.
I went to the KFC, and a guy named Charles, I'll never forget I wish I knew his last name, because I would love to like see him today and bless him. But his name was Charles. So he said, you want a job at a young age? I said, yeah, and I wouldn't leave. So he said, listen, I'll let you water the flowers. Remember the KFCs always had the flowers out front.
Yep.
So he said you could water all the flower beds. You could sweep the parking lots up, empty all the garbage cans out. He would give me $8 a day.
Wow.
So you figure at 12, 13 years old, all I really wanted was my own snacks. Peanut butter cookies. I love peanut butter. Peanut butter cookies, and just to have my own stuff. And I always tell them, give me my money and dollar bills.
Yeah.
Like, so it looked like I had a little bit of a knot. You know what I mean? But the flip side of that was he would give me any amount of food I wanted.
Wow.
So at 12, 13 years old, I was going home with $8 in my pocket for myself, but I was going home feeding my whole family as a kid.
Wow.
So I've been a boss. I've been a provider. You know what I mean? I've been had that ambition. I used to go around cutting grass, $10. If I want to go to the skating ring, I never had like the parents to go ask, hey, mom, let me get somebody to go to the skating ring. Let me go get somebody to go here. I had to always tend to myself, provide for myself. You know what I mean? So that's where a lot of my ambition and everything came from. So growing up was rough. Like, I kind of missed my childhood. Like, I could sit in front of a TV and cartoons be on, and I could literally block it out like it's not even on TV. You know what I mean? Like, so I missed a lot of my childhood. I had to grow up fast.
Wow. Man, that's amazing, man. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, and with us knowing what you developed into now, professional boxer, actor, you do carpentry, and then now you have a new lounge you're getting ready to open up. So let's talk about that.
Which you want to talk about first?
About the boxing career. How'd you get
You
into
know
boxing?
what? I started boxing when I was 24 years old.
Mhm.
I started boxing at the age 24. I never had no interest in it as a kid at all. I was always able to fight. You know what I mean? And I always fought the biggest guys. And like, if I got into a street fight, I wasn't really with all the stomping and picking up something. And it was the guy that was in my life. He showed me, like, If you knock somebody down and get up and you go back at it again until somebody quit.
Mm-hmm.
So that was always my game. So therefore, when it came to me actually, walking into a gym, they were asking me how long I've been boxing. And it was really my first day in. So I already had the skills and capability. I just needed somebody to take it and put it together for me.
Nice.
So, I went through the amateurs. I went through the amateurs for 3 years. Was headed to the Olympics, but I ended up breaking both my hands. And then, like I talked to Larry Holmes, former heavyweight champion Larry Holmes. He actually commentated the Summer Olympic program, and I had all knockouts every night.
Wow.
Pulled me to the side, and he told me, he said, listen, you already got the talent. He said, don't wait for the Olympics to come around. And at that time, I was pushing. I was like 30, I was like 27. So he was like, turn pro. He's like, you already got it. Start making your money.
Mm-hmm.
And then, today I'm still a 7-time champion. I'm still ranked in every sanctioning body, rank number, I think maybe 8 or 9 now in the world. I haven't checked my rankings in a while. And I still went through my lapses of people not wanting to fight me, having time out the ring from having bad management, bad promotion. That's how I ended up getting a few losses from having bad promotion, being misled. But I never had that give up. I never had that quitting. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you're still building a legacy that somebody is going to talk about.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And so I don't have, and I talk to a lot of these younger fighters these days, and it's I may not have the same desires that they have because from where I'm at in boxing, honestly, I guess I'm not supposed to be there. Yeah. Because I should still be learning on the job to where I've been destroying careers of people that's been fighting since they were kids.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And I picked up gloves at the age 24, laced them up, and people thought I was they called me a freak of nature. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, God has been good to me. You know what I mean? There's honestly really nothing that I can't do, and that's not being cocky or anything like that. But God has blessed me to do everything. Now, if you put me in some water, it's over. I'm dead. I can't swim to save my life. I don't play shower water, being splashed in my face, none of that. But if I see somebody doing something, or if I talk to someone about some things that they want to do, I can honestly make them into a business.
Nice.
My mind is just programmed for growth. You know what I mean? If it's meant for me to be this millionaire over and over again with boxing, then God willing, But they say that billionaires have 7 streams of income.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already on number 4.
Nice.
So let's just see what I'm excited to see what. Actually, I'm on 5 now with the lounge. So I'm actually excited for what my future is going to be.
Nice. That's what's up, man. You so one of the big time movies I know you were in, you was in Creed. Talk about what it came about.
Well, Sylvester Stallone was actually at one of my fights, and I was fighting someone that people thought I was going to have problems with. Everything he hit, he was knocking out. So everybody was trying to discourage me, telling me I was taking too fast of a fight, too fast. I was taking the fight too fast for my career, for where I was at. And I think out of 24 knockouts, he may have had 22. And I was just coming off a camp with, I believe, Andre Ward, and where I was chief sparring partner at. Out of everybody else that he had across the country, I was his chief sparring partner. So I got some good teaching in that camp. But I came back and I knocked him out in 45 seconds.
Wow.
I knocked him out in 45 seconds. So after the fight, Sylvester, he approached me, and I didn't really believe it. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be in my movie. I'm like, yeah, okay. You know what I mean? And I kind of I would honestly say it was kind of disrespectful because I was actually in my glory. I didn't want to talk about his movie. It was my time. I didn't want to talk about his movie. Yeah. But we had he took my information. He said somebody will call me in 2 weeks. They called within a week. I went to go do the audition, and they told me somebody would call me in 21 days. And they liked my audition so much and my look and how I moved around in the ring and stuff like that. They called me back in, I think, 4 days.
Wow.
And now I get paid from the movie for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
So, so it's just God is moving, man. God is moving.
So the new lounge, man, talk about that lounge. That's dope.
Oh man, so I had the idea for it for a couple of years now.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a few things that I'm getting ready to do. I got a daycare that's being built. I have a barbershop. Actually, that's funny that the same owner of the lounge has a barbershop that he said, I could take over as well, but I want to do one at a time.
Yeah.
But I was going to pick up some pizza one day, and I seen the building right at the end of it, and it was empty. So I had called the number, told him who I was, you know what I mean? As far as just like, my name. I told him I wanted to talk to him about the lounge. So he kept asking me like, well, what do you want to do in here? And to me, it was like putting a cart before the horse. Like, how can you ask me what I want to do inside of a place that I never seen what the inside looks like?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like kind of like he was like closing the door on me from the very beginning. And I kept telling him, was like I need to see the inside the building. He was like, no, just know what you want to do. So I was throwing some ideas at him, and he literally started like, pushing me away. Like, no, I gotta go. I wouldn't let him hang up the phone. You're not going to school. I would not let anybody just say no to me.
Yeah.
That you just can't say no to me, and I'm gonna go about my business. So I kept him on the phone, and he asked me what my name was again. He said, let me go talk to my partners and get back to you. Okay, cool. So when we hung up, I knew it was it. That was his way of getting off the phone. He said he's gonna call me back in 2 weeks. He called me back in 7 minutes.
Wow.
And his partners, Mike, Rich, these guys have been a part of my boxing career for 15 years. So his whole family, his daughters, his wife, his mother, they love who I am and what I represent. So now his whole mindset changed.
Yeah.
So then what I did was, and I acted disinterested, but pretty much it got to the point to where I got the keys now. I have the keys now. With the business is actually up as a licensed business now. Your homeboy has hooked me up with the designing and everything like that. I mean, he's amazing.
Yeah.
So right now, all the steps, I just did the walkthrough with my electrician because I'm going to redo the whole inside, do it my way, and then we'll furnish it up real nice. But I just want to bring, first of all, my main thing is like I want to keep branding my name because I don't plan on fighting. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I got so much going on. I don't really need boxing.
Yeah.
So my thing right now is to keep branding myself, but ultimately to bring back something to South Jersey to where nobody has to really go to Philly and New York. And, you know what I'm saying? A place where people can come and get away from the kids, get away from home, get away from the bills, get away from your spouse if you got to. Just to come and you know what I mean, and relax. It's going to be TVs all through. My bar holds 25 people. We got a stage in there, so I'm gonna be doing karaoke nights. Our live bands, DJs. We're gonna be doing line dancing. You know what I mean? Just something so therefore you can come and just have at it. You know what I mean? We got a whole kitchen. So it's a full place, man. It's really nice, and I don't get excited about much. You know me for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't get excited about much, but I'm definitely excited about this because like this is new for me. So it took me right back into being a student again.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Like everything else that I've touched and made a business out of, I've already mastered. But this, I've always been a man that loves to learn. I've always been that. So so this is something for me to learn. And of course, take care of it because this is my money. You know what I mean? So I think I have a gold mine for a location. I don't really want to disclose all that stuff right now, but I have a gold mine for a location. I'm getting a lot of great feedback about it. I've actually talked to some of the other people in the surrounding areas that's told me you're gonna be a threat to us. But at the same time, they're still willing to help me.
That's what's
So
up.
it's always good to have great relationships when I can go call people that have $10 million locations or $5 million locations and say, listen, this is what I'm doing. They're like, well, Derek, what can we do for you?
Yeah.
They already rolling. But the one thing that I learned, and I say it all the time, when you're blessed, it's not for you to hold it for yourself.
Yeah.
It's for you to share it with the world.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or share it with somebody that needs it. And, I do it the best way that I can, but I'm starting to see that even I still have to be that person that have to go to people that's higher than me.
Yeah.
Where ultimately they like, you know what, I'm already here, so what can I do to help you? So it's a beautiful thing, man. I'm hoping to have my grand opening. I'm hoping in August, but it's hard to say right now with this whole pandemic thing going on.
Yeah.
But I am hoping in August. But I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Pulling out the big boy toys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm excited. I can't wait.
That's cool, man. That sounds big time.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice, man. You got your wife. You got to come through, man. It's gonna be
Ooh,
nice.
yeah,
It's
definitely
gonna
will.
be nice. You know, it's gonna be dressy attire. You know what I mean? So we want to keep all the riffraff out. So, you know, no hoodies, sneakers, fitted hats, and you know what I'm saying. We want to be. It's gonna be grown,
Nice.
grown folk for grown folks.
Cool.
You know
That's
what I
dope.
mean? Yeah,
I like that, man. Yes. So what you rooting for the youth so much? What do you think the youth of today really need?
an opportunity,
Cool.
an opportunity. You know what I mean? Like that's you know, that's all. That's been my thing since homeboy got killed. You know, on the football field. You
Hmm.
know, you know what I'm saying? Like these kids need the opportunity. You know what
That's
I'm
right.
saying? Like if we keep taking opportunities from them, how are they ever going to grow?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I get in trouble. How can I get in trouble a lot for trying to help so many different kids.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know, if a mother bring their kid to me, it's because of an absent father.
Yeah.
You know, I can't tell you how many like inboxes I may get. Like, you know, like that's my son. My sons, you know what I'm saying? Like my sons know who their father is. If they
Exactly.
need something, my sons come to me.
Yeah.
So it's something missing in that parallel. It's not like I'm knocking on doors saying, "Hey, here I am." Kids are being brought to me, and I think that's just a call. I think it's a calling on my life, but it also comes along with the territory of the profession I'm in.
Exactly.
Because I still call Roy Jones, I still call Mayweather, Vander Holyfield, I still call them. They're before me.
Yeah.
So of course the people under me is going to come to me because people see what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that I'm some saint or I'm perfect or anything like that, but I do have things going on for me for people to respect.
Exactly.
I'm saying the only way is, and it is to the point where the only way you cannot respect, the only way you cannot respect is if you just ignorant.
That's right.
So, you know, so a lot of times, you know, I may have to put somebody in a place in a professional way. Like, it's not like I knocked on your door and asked for your son, hey, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they're brought to me, and a lot of these kids, you know, I have love for,
Yeah.
you know, Kai, Savion. I love these kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lil Keith, like, these kids mean a lot to me because I'm around them. I'm around them. But even the kids that I just like that, they just need encouragement. They
That's
just
right.
need a phone call. You know what I'm saying? Like, it go a long way. Because I remember when I was hurting as a kid, it wasn't nothing for me.
That's right.
They didn't have it for me. You know what I'm saying? So if I could take out the time and just say, hey, let me run up this highway real quick. And I don't always, like, even now, like, my time is like limited. So I don't have the time to be where I need to be. But if I could just put a phone call in or a video call, if I can make them smile, you never know, they could be having a bad day that day.
Exactly.
And I'm talking about, like, my mentorship has come from is of course, you know, it's in Millville,
Yeah.
but I'm talking about, I'm dealing with kids that's all the way in Arizona,
Wow.
all the way in Arizona. You know what I mean? I had a kid out there that was, you know, fooling around with drugs, you
Man.
know, wanting to be in the streets. So and his dad ain't around. So I had to tell his mom, like, listen, if you want me in his life, you gotta let me have him.
Yeah.
Let me have him. You know, like, don't interrupt, let me have him. And she said, you know what, you got him. But you know what? Now the boy is AAB student. You
Wow.
know, like, I told her to start home testing, I told her to start home drug testing.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And now he clean.
Wow. That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? And like, and it took, because he messed up one time, and it hurt me because my thing is, like, now I feel like you lied to me. Now I feel like you playing me. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? Like, here I am saying I'll fly you out here with me, let you kick it with me. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I'll bring you around some love.
Yeah.
Call a couple people up for you. You know what I mean? Get you around, let you see something different than what you're seeing out there in Arizona. But then you still fooling around. So if that's what you want to do, I can't. There's kids out here that want to do better.
Exactly.
So then I had to back up. So when I backed up, it was like, whoa, like, he ain't playing. And mind you, I'm not his father,
Hmm.
but I could screenshot you a message that he just sent me like last week. Hey, Dad.
Wow.
The message threw me off. I'm like, who's calling me Dad? Like, I don't know, but it was him.
Yeah.
But when his mom, I told her, so immediately I went to his mom, like, yo, your son's calling me Dad. But like she said, she went and talked to him, and he was just like, you know, I'm the only male that he has that cares about his well-being.
Wow. That's deep.
So I mean, it's I'm still learning. but whatever I do have, I'm willing to give and share. That's it. I'm not trying to be better than anybody else. I'm not trying to portray like I'm this or that, but if you got a calling on your life, you got to walk in it.
That's right.
And I refuse not to.
Exactly.
I'm still getting a lot of things. I'm still getting a lot of things right. But the part of my life that's right is great.
That's right.
The part of life that I do have that's the part of my life that's doing extremely well is great, and I'm proud of it. I go to sleep peacefully at night. My kids is happy. You know what I mean? They don't got to worry about not eating. They don't got to worry about where's my dad at. They're
Exactly.
not worried about it at all. Even I'm pretty sure you see, like, I always post a little young boy, like he's 2 years old, little Marshawn. That's not my son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I've refused to sit back and watch my kid's mother raise a young man and his father don't want nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
You have fun in the act of practicing,
Yep. Exactly.
but now you don't worry about it. I got him, because what I refuse to do is separate my daughters from their brothers. So now I got all three of them.
Yeah. Dope. That's what's up, man.
That's just what it is. And I mean, like, if I go downstairs right now, Daddy, Dad, like, he lights up.
Yeah.
But that lets me know that, I've done something right.
Exactly.
So a lot of people, and this just goes for anybody that may see this video, everybody's worried about what somebody's gonna say about you.
Yep.
Everybody's worried about what somebody's gonna say about you. Everybody's worried about, oh, if I do this, somebody gonna have something to say, or, I messed up in my past, so who am I to do right?
Yep.
All you doing is letting them win.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people want to keep you right where you at.
Sure do.
They want to keep you right where you at. So me and my life, I don't worry about what people got to say about me. I worry about the people I impacted.
That's right.
That's what I worry about, and that's how I live my life. Oh man, I don't want to hear I don't want to hear that. I don't let the negativity cross my threshold. I don't let it invade my family.
Exactly.
None of that, because I got things to do. So I don't got time to be listening to where somebody want to keep me at. And you shouldn't have that time either. You should be working. This is working hours right now.
Yep. That's the truth.
You know what I'm saying? This is working hours. Like, you see, if you want to be unproductive, go on Facebook. You see a whole lot of foolishness going on Facebook during working hours.
Yep.
And like, yo, you don't work.
Exactly.
You got no job. You know what I mean? So
That's the truth, man. So with the black community, man, how can we continue to progress it forward and fix it, man, and like unify and get things done?
stick together.
Yeah.
We got to stick together, and we need more men.
Yeah, bro.
We need more men. Like, it don't make you less cool to be a part of something positive.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just how you get people to sit around talking about, oh, I did this and I did that, and I earned my stripes in the street. If you think about it, all real dudes, we all came from the streets.
Yep, sure did.
But at some point, you grow up and you walk away from that.
Exactly.
So if you're man enough to walk away from it, be man enough to give back to somebody so they don't go through it.
That's right.
We gotta stick together. We need more examples.
Wow, that's
We
powerful.
like the women out here winning.
Yeah, they are.
The women are winning. Like, I mean, the women are winning.
Yep.
Like, I'm in a place in my life where I get to really see men for how they really are.
Yeah,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? Being a boss of so many different aspects of life. And, like, put it this way. You'll have a man and a woman. I'm talking about an employee of mine. You'll have a man and a woman. They'll argue all night. When everything is cool, he got to ride to work.
Yep.
He got to ride to work. He at work. He chilling. But then it seemed like when they arguing, now, why don't you come to work today? Oh, man, me and my girl was arguing and she didn't let me take the car.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it's her car?
Yeah.
So it's her car. So I had to ask somebody before, so where your girl at? Oh, man, she went ahead and went to work. So she was up arguing with you all night.
Mm-hmm.
She went to work.
Yep.
But you stayed home.
Exactly.
So when she get her paycheck, she got money to show forth that day when you was getting on her nerves, but you don't.
Exactly.
Too many excuses, man. Like we gotta stop. We gotta stop. The men are the head.
Yep.
And somehow we're losing that we're losing that quantity of men.
Yeah, we are.
The women is running things now, and I just don't understand it. Like, you know what I mean? I really don't get it. They'll cuss you up, but they'll still cook for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They don't feel good, but they'll make sure you eat. They'll make sure the kids is good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the women is just winning. The women are winning these days, but the men, like, we need more men.
Yeah, we do,
We
bro.
need more men. There's too many men out here that's trying to dress like women. You know what I'm saying? That like, they just got it's just crazy. We need more men.
Sure do.
A lot of the men that we have a lot of the men that we do have today would never make it back when we had big mamas and big dad. You know what I'm saying? Like they were men.
Yep.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, and you can't really always blame it on the way people are raised anymore. Because when you get into a certain age, it's like it's time for you to grow up.
Exactly.
You get to an age where you have a chance to change things for yourself.
Sure do.
You know what I'm saying? And like, we got these kids is watching us.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? My trainer came over to come check me out. I have another home now. I still got the one house, but I got another house now too. So where I'm at my other house, and my trainer came to come check it out. And Marshawn, the 2-year-old, everywhere I went, he was behind me.
Wow.
I'm on the staircase, he on the staircase. I'm sliding down the stairs with him, he's sliding down the stairs with me. You know what I mean? I was just downstairs before I did this interview. I'm playing Uno with my kids. He walk up, Dad, can I have a card? Give him a card. He want to throw his card down. Uno. These kids is watching.
Yeah, they do, bro.
We just got to be more. That's why I take my hat off to you, Jay. I mean, like, you always find something to bring back home.
Yeah.
Always. And even when all that stuff happened and you was like, man, like, I'm ready to just walk away because you felt as though like your hard work wasn't helping, but you still stuck through it.
Yeah.
We need men. We need men. You know, you call me, I'm coming as much as sometimes I can't make it all the time, but when you know I can come, I'm coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We just need more men to put forth. Like, a lot of time, we're not really, it's not like you're asking people to come out their pocket. Just your time.
Yeah.
Just your time. And if you got to bring the kids with you, bring the kids with you. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Bring the kids with you. We just need more men, because if the Black community's men start showing up, maybe the women can go back to being more feminine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Being more softer.
Exactly.
Because they don't feel like they got to do our job.
Wow. That's the truth, man.
That's it. I mean, you know what I mean? It's a rough world out there right now.
Yeah, it is, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's a rough world.
Yeah, but man, you, man.
Okay, he up there down there crying for me now. Buddy, come here, come on. You know what I mean? But I mean, like, it's a rough world, man. Like, but we can make it better. We can.
Definitely.
We can make it better. Fat boy. All right, he don't want to come here. I'm sorry, Jay.
That's all good, man.
You want to come with Daddy? Come here. He's tired. All right.
Well, yeah, man. You coming on, Coach, man.
Say it again.
I said I definitely appreciate you coming on to this series, catching up with Coach.
Man, listen, like I told you, anytime you need me, Jay, I'm there, man. You know what I mean? And as soon as I get some time, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I get overwhelmed, but I'm doing it to myself. I'm doing it to myself. I'm just like, oh my God. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, like, I messed up. I got a criminal record.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got a criminal record. But I refuse to sit around and have excuses. I can't get a job because it's like I can't get a job because of that. I refuse to. So like I said, what I did was I took at 24 years old, I remember I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, every talent that I have, I'm gonna use to make $1.
Wow.
That's not game, that's real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember I said I'm so talented. I said everything that I do, and I work for a detailing company, and I said, dang, I'm really good at this. So I opened up my own detailing shop. You know what I mean? I got good with my hands with the construction thing, and everybody keeps saying like, well, why you work? Because I can't stay home and play the PlayStation. I can't.
That's right.
I can't sit in the house and play these video games and just not do nothing. You know, I think I took off one day of work through this whole pandemic thing. I can't do it. I'm going to work.
Yeah.
I'm going to work. I just can't do it. Like if I feel as though if I'm sitting around, if I'm home, then I'm tearing something up in my house.
Yeah.
I can't sit around and just not do nothing. I'm not saying I'm not supposed to rest because I do. Sometimes I do need rest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes I do need rest, but I'll rest later
That's
because
right.
I might miss a couple $100 out there. You know what I mean? I might miss a couple $100 out there, but I like what you're doing, Jay, man. I really do. I like what you're doing.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. We got a link and go fishing, man.
Yeah, and bowling again.
Yeah, exactly.
and, yeah, and bowling again. But anytime, Jay, man. Anytime you need me, I'm here.
Cool. Appreciate it. That's love, man.
All right.
All right, bro. Have a good one, man. Be safe.
All right, you too.
All right, man.
Later.